Pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Washington Commanders. On the visitor sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys off to a much better start, 2-0 through 2 weeks of football. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Smith going to go to the air, first play. Over the middle, complete. It's Tucker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Geno. And right away, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. versatile running back. Here's Austin Eckler. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was the thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Go get him, go get him.
To throw is Daniels. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the
and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offensive move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Second and 11 at the 25.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 3rd down and 1.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we'll see much more of him as this game goes along. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
At the 33-yard line.
From the gun, here's Smith. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And the Washington offense heading out. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
And a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. Second and 6.
Complete to Deebo Samuel. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's Daniels. This will be caught by Brown. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Now Daniels. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 75. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a yard. Gino going to hand it to Genty. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Kendall.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll sneak it with Smith. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go to the back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They find some open field here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. First carry of the game for Zamir White. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Third down.
3 Now it's Smith. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Commanders' defense holds, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Carlson on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well, another drive coming up for this Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
And a Commander's first down.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. After the interception, here's Smith. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Gino now to throw. He'll find Jinty out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Smith. That is caught downfield. It's Besh. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times and has yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8th. That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell coming in and dragging him down.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
The Raiders on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Now Smith. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
There on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 4-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. There with the tackle, Dietrich Wise Jr.
2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that'll be incomplete.
Intended for Terry McLaurin.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That's another Washington. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That's another Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
Back to throw. Daniels. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Austin Eckler, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Commanders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Raiders 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw, Smith. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Dorrance Armstrong collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Out of the gun, Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders have regained the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14.
Commanders 14.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10. At the 44-yard line.
Back to throw now on second and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his second touchdown on the season. And the Commanders have moved out in front. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap. especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that, it only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Oh, what a move. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 102 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
And the Raider first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Smith now to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Pass complete right side to Bowers. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A 14-yard pickup, but it's third down.
Now Gino. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Throwing now is Daniels. Throw out wide is incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw is Daniels. A little juke. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the
looking to throw. Daniels. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9.
Back to throw. Daniels. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Daniels Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a one-point game. So a tight one so far, 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott Hansen at our
look around the
report.
NFL
Scott.
starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And it's Trevor Lawrence. He's going to hang on to this one and take it himself. Touchdown from 10 yards out. The Jags are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is Dawson Knox. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Bills are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Michael Pittman Jr. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. This one is now at halftime, and it's the Colts looking for a win after 2 losses to start out the season. They lead this one at the half. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. First possession of the second half now for Washington. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 82 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now, somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To the air goes Daniels. Man open left side is Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Play action, now it's Daniels. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now Daniels.
At the 36-yard line.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Eckler, his third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Raiders 20.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Shifts past him and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Play action. It's Smith. They'll get this out to Genty. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Smith. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Dorrance Armstrong able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Inside the 10. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
And that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate. Those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
35, Raiders 20.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The Raiders offense had Geno Smith headed back out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Smith. Open man is Tucker. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 8.
Throwing now is Gino. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Complete to Trey Tucker. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Raiders.
On first down, it's Genty. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Raiders 27.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Washington offense set to take over. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here's 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And a Commander's first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And down to the 19-yard line. 129 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
For a Washington Commanders. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And runs like that with explosiveness, that's what this rookie can bring to the table.
And add to it speed, patience, vision. A rookie has all of that. That's usually a veteran's combo plate. I love this guy.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
That's another Washington.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Commanders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Raiders 27.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
It's a gain of 6.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
For a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 143 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This is swung out to Eckler. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That one complete to Hill. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Taysom Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Smith. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
Here's Smith. That's caught by Tucker. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Throwing again is Smith. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. From the 29, here's second down and 8.
29-yard line.
Now Geno.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
An 8-yard pickup.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thornton. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8. At the Commanders' 18-yard line.
Geno now to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jeff Besh with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Raiders 35.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter. But maybe. You start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. First downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Motion, motion, motion.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Second down and 6 now from the 26.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's Daniels.
26-yard line.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, Daniels. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
19 yards. That's good for a Washington. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. The offense on third down, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
14 yards. That's another Washington.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that is incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
To the air goes Daniels. Caught by the tight end Ertz. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw is Daniels. Touchdown! Austin Eckler. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Commanders are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. A 10-play drive that time. And Austin Eckler capped it off with the touchdown reception. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raiders heading out to take over. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Short throw caught by Bowers. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A gain of 6 yards.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Smith. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
Well, at this stage of the game in the 2nd half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less.
At the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Raiders 35.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Shifts by him. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Play action. It's Smith. Tucker holds it in over the middle. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Throwing now is Gino. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Now it's Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers.
Smith's pass complete to number 89, Brock Bowers.
Now Smith. That's to Bowers once again. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. One last throw here for Smith. That's to Bash over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Commanders, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time.